Today is gonna be a beautiful day. Now don't you let nobody upset you today. When you go outside today, you make them eat it. Seriously. And don't forget to move those hips. Prada, please, Gucci, please. Y'all must be some wannabes. Stack your G's, grab your keys. Stop lying on IG. Talking tough, gangster rough. Y'all boys ain't even bad enough. 80s made me, 90 raised me, and I'm yelling to my ladies. Good morning, bitch, and welcome to the Morning Tea with
Lonnie Bee.
Yes, we're back. Don't ask me why, but we're back. Thank the fuck out of you. So I am here live on the Morning Tea with Lonnie Bee. Yes, we are back. I'm here with D from the block.
What's up, yeah?
Yes, I'm surprised I remember names in this bitch. Yes, Tony T.
What a goddamn do. Good morning.
Good morning,
Yes.
brother, man.
And the diarrhea Ron, the ridiculous Ron.
What's up, bro?
Good morning,
Body.
Yes, we are here today with the Morning Tea with Lonnie B. Yes, first of all, before we start anything, let's get into the shit that they didn't do while we was gone. Yeah, so what happened, y'all? How was your vacation?
Awesome.
Oh, okay, I feel it went long enough. But, yeah, what did y'all do? You know, what's been going on? What's new? What happened? Any life-changing activities? What, new women? Okay, anybody get fired? What happened?
D actually been coming through lately, man. We just stay in the area of each other now.
Coming over each other's house?
Yeah, so kind of like
Smoking and playing video games?
Nah.
What y'all been doing?
But I moved out, and I moved around not too far from Tony, so I've been hooking up with him, hanging out, trying to, get around, hang out more than what I usually would do,
hang out more with him?
Period. Just
brought
with
some
friends,
family
period.
members through and everything.
Okay. Period. Yeah, I just been trying
so
to.
Tony's your friend?
Of course, that's my brother.
I mean,
right
I'm just asking.
That's my brother
Y'all
right
know-
there.
oh, so that's your
That's
brother
my
now.
brother.
No longer mine.
That's your brother.
Okay, yeah.
But that's my brother.
So
but
that's
he's
your
a
brother.
This
Okay.
nigga is
American
I
brother.
bet you see him more than me, so I think y'all are blood
Hey,
brothers.
we don't have no choice.
Thank you.
You don't
yeah.
want to pull up
y'all
in the hood.
Y'all are
But you
joined. I'm
I'm
always in
invited.
the hood, not your hood. See, there's a difference. I'm always in the hood, just not your hood.
You don't come
Because
to
around your hood, anything goes.
Anything
no
goes.
one's safe.
Oh,
not
my
even the lady that been living on the block for 30 years.
God damn.
She's not safe. No one's safe.
But I think
Damn.
if you come, you will shed a little sunshine on that
I'm
cloud.
not coming around there now. I'm not coming around there. They dropping like flies
You
around
did
there.
a show around
Thank you.
there.
They be
You
like,
did a
oh, look at the gay one. Easy talking. I ain't fucking with y'all. No, But that's good y'all joined by the lungs. So anyway, so Tony,
Yo, man,
what
yeah.
did you do?
Man, I've been cool and I've been doing the music thing, gigging, still playing the go-go. I went to Vegas. Mm-hmm. It was fun. But
It's still open?
Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
They say
fun.
Vegas is falling off, Ron.
I mean,
I haven't been there in a while.
It's,
so I
it's
can
a new Vegas and the old Vegas, which I found that out. Like, I was in the
okay.
new Vegas. I stayed in the new Vegas, and I had to go down Fremont to the old Vegas. That's where it was live at.
Okay, what else have you do?
Man,
You
basically,
still with your girl?
yeah, I'm
Come on, let's get to the good shit, okay? You
Yeah,
still,
I got a
you
new
still
job.
playing your instruments?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a new job. Tell us
Yeah.
about the new job.
work at Whole Foods.
Oh, it seems like it paying you well. You got no Versace frames. Go
Yeah, I
ahead
can't.
now, Tony.
I can't
Real estate,
complain.
Pick one.
Nah, they real. I
I
can't.
know, okay. I
Yeah.
can see clearly now. That producer head ain't crooked. It's real. It's real, yeah.
Nah, whole time though. I actually like it.
Oh, okay.
For the first time, I had a bad customer yesterday. It was
Oh,
cool
okay.
though. I held my composure. Remember, I was at work, and
Yeah,
my
well,
manager
you know we
commended
always
me.
get bad customers.
Yeah, my manager
got bad
commended me.
castmates.
He actually cursed me. He actually used profanity at me. So I had
Right.
and he was a clear person. So
Well, you
know.
used to that. They use profanity around your neighborhood.
Yeah, but when it's coming from a person of another race and the aggressiveness that he was using. I had to realize I was at work. But
don't tell me you one of them sensitive motherfuckers.
Nah, he like nah.
Yeah, don't tell you one of them sensitive motherfuckers.
We can't even talk on
Nah, listen. This what happened.
Get to the good shit.
Come on, Tony.
He wanted to use his number for a discount.
Generation is too
But when you put your card, when you put your card in the machine, it automatically pay, right? Yeah. So when he put his card in, it paid. I couldn't give him the discount, so I told him I had to re-ring it. This is not what I fucking came here for, and he snatched the receipt.
Damn.
That's not how you do things.
That is not how you do things.
And the black lady was next in line and was like, plead the blood of God over you. You know what I'm saying? The blood of Jesus. Yeah. You stay calm. I need to speak to your managers, you good.
Mace in his eyes. Seriously. Bro, when are you done?
Wow, where do I start? First of all, good morning.
God bless.
Yes, God bless. So we had me and a couple of my friends.
What about good girlfriend say, why Ron look so small? Good question. Let me tell you, good girlfriend scared the shit out of me. Scared the shit out of me. He walked up over my grandfather's house. I said, Ron, are you okay? Yes. I said it in a voice of worration. I said, Ron, are you okay?
Is that a word?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. You know, I butchered every motherfucking thing. Thank you.
Worration.
I can tell you what is a word. Fired. But anyway, so I asked him, was he okay? He told me something, I've been just, you know what I'm saying? I just been working out or whatever. Working out don't do you like that, Rob.
Yes, it do, man.
Stress does.
That too.
Yeah, stress does.
That plays an important role.
I hate when motherfuckers try to fake when they losing weight and shit, D. They try to act like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've been working out, no, bitch, you been stressing. Okay, can't get a woman. Okay? People keep breaking in your house and shit with the law system. They don't give a fuck. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Then the contractors fucking them over and shit. They say they fix the roof and then they break the toilets. Okay?
Oh, shit.
Actually, hold the fuck up, man.
Actually, that did fucking happen. I don't know how you know that.
Good shit.
But, well, good girlfriend, I just was getting to that. Yes, I have lost weight. Ever since like maybe 2 days after the show ended, me and a couple of my friends did a weight loss challenge. I was all the way up to 250 fucking pounds, looking bad, feeling bad. And now I'm at 215. So
that's good.
We've been grinding.
That's real good.
We've been grinding like shit.
You at 215?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're feeling good and looking scary.
Man, I feel
you're
great.
You're feeling good and looking scary. Okay? I thought you was Al, Reverend Allen.
Oh, shit.
So yes.
I got, man, Think It Cap doing great things. We at the summer camp over Lincoln Heights. We had our first contract, and that's going well. That ends in a couple of weeks.
Sweet.
And I was over there during the time when that little girl got shot, man. And them kids, man, they was going through it. And you never really notice the psychological effect it have on people until you really sit and talk to them kids, man. Joe.
You talk about the 10-year-old Micaiah?
Yeah. She got shot like 2 blocks over from where my summer camp is. Yeah.
My nieces and nephews fucked up behind that.
And then, so I said, all of them people coming from wars and stuff, they come back and get counseling, man. These kids need that fucking shit because they saying the same shit they see overseas, man.
Right.
Like, the shit is fucking crazy, man. And I saw how it really affected them.
So how's your company helping the kids?
Oh, man, we talking to them, and I'm giving them life experiences on the shit that I've been through because
I still going through.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, as far as us growing up and us seeing killings and people that we close to dying and stuff, so I'm giving them my experience and how I dealt with it. And also, I'm talking to their parents on what the parents need to do to help out with that. Because them kids don't understand what's going on. But not to get too much sad, but yeah, that's so we've been going through that. And everything going good, man. I feel blessed.
Right.
And we back, man. And I appreciate you welcoming me back with open arms, man.
Uh-huh. Those arms will one day fold. Don't you get it twisted. Those arms will one day fucking fold. Yeah, so as for me, I've been doing my thing, a lot of things. Didn't think about doing this thing again, but, a lot of things. I've been doing a lot of things. I've been doing a lot of hosting gigs. I've been on other people's shows. I actually went on the Queen's Court. And, Ron, you watched.
I did watch. That was a great fucking show.
But you know what? It surprised me that you watched.
Why would it surprise?
Because you just don't support me. Let's put it out there.
Well, let's say this. I do, but I'll never tell you about it.
So, I was surprised. No, it shocked me that you watched.
Okay.
From beginning to end.
Okay.
So I'm minding my business, excited. The show was over. I get a text.
great job. You hold your composure on it. So I had to look at the name. I had to stir at the fucking name to make sure it was the right person texting me. Because he actually said, great job. You held your composure and you stood your ground.
Yeah.
That's what he said to me. So that really made me think that this nigga really watched the show.
Yeah, I did.
So I was a little surprised by that. Because he's not supportive.
No.
The only thing he supports is coming over my house, playing cards, and eating my food. That's it. That's the only thing he's supportive of. But I was really surprised.
But so you gotta understand, it's hard to big you up or give you credit. Cause you throw it right back in my fucking face, or you'll keep it for a rainy day and say,
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, because that's what you got to do with a person that's worth
And the
nothing
Queen's
but
Court,
shit.
that's the joke you was down in Atlanta with? Or what's that?
That's the one in Atlanta.
Okay.
Now you really did good though. I mean, because a lot of people when they get on the stage, well, not to say that stage is bigger than yours or whatever, but a lot of people were swayed to catering to that person's audience.
Yeah.
And he didn't do that. And that's when I meant by what you held your own. And I'm real observant to detail and shit like that. So I was looking at little things, not the obvious. Of course he did good, but like the details. And I try to critique him just to make him a better him. But whatever.
It's nothing that you can do to make me better than anything. Okay? And you know, it's very, very funny that you're real good with observing things and critiquing things.
Yes,
everybody but yourself. You see what I'm saying? People do that. People are so good with picking out other people's
That's
flaws
most people.
and strengthen people, but they can't find shit about themselves.
That's a good
why
point.
I'm in your life. Okay? That's why the fuck I'm here in your life. The gay one, bitch. Nigga, I'm here. Okay? Because the things that you say to me, yeah, I hold on to it. Because I'm ready to throw it back on you.
All right,
and
now.
I make sure it's in front of a lot of people, too.
Man, that I don't do, and that's not right.
Yeah, but I do it all the time.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, to you. And you're a liar because you do it to some of our friends, but I'm not going to put his name out there. Shout out to Freeman. You do that a lot. But I'm not going to put his name out there. I hope Freeman's doing well.
That's how you
that's how you
him.
drop names. But anyway, so I'm glad that you watched the show and anything, but that's a real tough show.
It was.
It's a real tough show to be on because the simple fact it's a certain formula that the audience want, and I'm not used to delivering that formula. It's like Wendy Williams back in the day on the red carpet.
Oh.
You know, Wendy had no restrictions. She talk about mothers, fathers,
Yeah.
grandfathers. Oh, I ain't doing that shit because I got a grandfather.
I was scared when I seen you was about to be on that job. I was like, this shit like a whole different.
But I seen them dancing and shit and I turned it
a lot
off.
of people thought what?
I seen y'all dancing, I just turned it off.
Yeah,
man.
that's right. I feel you.
Yeah.
That's the
Wow.
same thing.
That
Because
dance
that's how
wasn't
it
too
don't
wild.
matter. I see him when he called me on his on FaceTime. As soon as I pick up, I see him. I hang up.
Motherfucker, he do that. He don't answer that.
It's okay. As soon as
You
I see
answer
him
and hang it
calling
back
on
up.
FaceTime, I look at it and say D from the block. I press in. The red button, bitch. I press the red button, bitch.
I be like, damn, what's up, man?
Yeah, the red button. But anyway, it's a tough show to be on because it's a certain formula that the audience is used to. And if you don't give them what they want at the end of the day, you a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You weak as shit. You born.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And they not even respecting the direction that the host is trying to take the show. She's trying to take it away from what it used to be.
And they still
yeah,
trying
and
to
they
put it
still
back.
looking for the old way, not accepting the new her. So are you supporting her or are you trying to control her?
I was just about to say, is those supporters or
No, those
like
are
what do you
people that
call
try to
those?
control what it is that you do. They're not with you. They're trying to control you.
Got you.
Do you look at it like that, or do you look at it as people want what they want?
But at the end of the day, they got to go somewhere else.
Exactly.
Don't keep coming to this certain platform trying to force somebody to be something
true.
that they're trying to walk away from.
Okay.
Because
That's like me trying to keep trying to promote you to smoke when you're trying to quit.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That shit becomes annoying.
And then what's positive?
And
Then
if
what
you
they
really
like.
fuck with a person's genuine spirit, you would just
Fuck with that change.
yeah,
Fuck with that.
go
Roll with
along
it.
with them growing.
Cause what-
But when you look at it, is it fair though? Because you've been giving me a certain thing that I fell in love with. So if you trying to tend away from that certain thing, is it fair for me?
But let
as
me
a
tell you
fan?
this. But let me tell you this. As being an observer and a fan and a supporter of T.S. Madison, the thing is, she's trying to walk away from something that created so much friction in her career.
in her life, yeah.
Okay.
It created friction in her
she's
career.
trying to get
It
rid of
created
that.
beef
Yeah.
in her career.
Okay, I didn't
It
know
was
that.
ruined relationships.
But
So
the
she's
people
trying
liked
to
it.
take it to a different level where it can still be humorous and funny, but not so disrespectful. Because it's started off very disrespectful.
I got you.
So I understand, but people got to understand that and want to be like, oh, okay, I'm rocking with her because she's trying to better herself and polish her platform.
Gotcha.
So when I was going on there, I'm thinking, oh, this gay motherfucker that love the Lord and all this other little stuff. They don't want to hear this gay bitch.
Right.
Yeah.
They want to hear a motherfucker on that's going to talk about people, kids, the dead, and everything.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Right.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed it, and like I said, you held your own, and even persuading to people that you possibly have a nice relationship with. That I noticed people will even get you, edge you towards that way, and you kind of bat it down.
Yeah.
And that's
Like
showing,
Tamar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to say name, but yeah, like her. And
Yeah.
I saw how you kind of ping ponged it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I noticed
And,
all
and
of that.
I'm not fucking good. You ain't taking me down with Michael.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand with Michael dead or
That was some
alive.
funny shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was classic
Yeah, okay.
TV.
Yeah, you think that was classic
No,
TV?
I'm talking about how the whole that
The
scene.
crystal ball and all
Yeah.
that. That was brilliant. That was brilliant.
But all of that, like, it was just a great show.
Uh-huh.
It was a great show.
That was brilliant, though. But I'm supporting that show, and I support her. She's a great person. She's a beautiful person overall, and I love what it is she's doing, not just with that show, but throughout her entire career. She's the bomb. Okay, so that's the things I did. I also host a show, Slave Fest in New York City. Slave Fest TV, they have this event that they have in New York City, so I did that. That was fun.
Yeah.
Weird and
What
shit.
is it exactly?
Huh?
What is it exactly?
It's basically a showcase. It showcased a lot of up and coming LGBT artists.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you know, so you got people out there that's really fucking good.
Because I know Slay
That will
Man's
rap some of these motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, MCs under the motherfucking, I mean, really good.
Oh, well, that ain't gonna be too hard.
Punchlines, amazing.
But this is
And then you know what I noticed that? You can tell who watch who. Far as industry people that's already made it, a lot of you'll be surprised who watch this show. Take formula and add it to their own.
Oh,
Yeah.
I ain't surprised.
People do that.
of course.
That's crazy.
People fucking do that.
Of course.
Yeah, people fucking do that.
Yeah, I was like D on that particular matter because I saw a man with flaps and I turned that off.
A man with what?
Flaps.
Titties.
Yes.
First of all, let me tell you something.
They was.
No, I understand what you're saying, but this is what you gotta understand from me. You bald-headed, elbow-head fucker. This what you, I don't give a fuck how small they say you are. Okay, who raw look good.
Oh my
Inside on the
God, I
inside.
tried to hold it in,
Okay,
young. This
outside
nigga.
can look good, but the inside could be rotten as fuck.
This nigga
Okay?
wrong,
Let me tell
yeah.
you something. No, you gotta be respectful.
That was.
That was a transgender woman.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Okay,
I saw
so don't all this man with flaps and shit like that.
Hey, he did.
Okay, that's just like me walking up to.
Well, hold on. What, does he think that's respectful then if he think he a woman to have his
okay,
flaps out?
Okay, let me explain something
what
to
the
you.
fuck?
Let me explain something. First of all, stop saying flaps, bitch. Okay, that's number one.
Well, I don't want to say brown.
Those was her breasts.
Okay.
She's a transgender woman. You got to be respectful. You can't want respect and be disrespectful.
That flaps
That's like me
isn't
walking up to your
disrespectful.
grandma and saying, "Ooh, look at your grandma with a 9-year-old boy chest." Okay, with a 9-year-old fucking boy chest. Okay. Thank you. Is that respectful? Hey, Ron, grandmother, want to play basketball? Okay, is that respectful? Want to play catch? Dodgeball?
Oh
Can I
my
aim for
God.
your chest? Is that respectful? Okay, first and foremost, let me tell you this.
Oh,
That
my.
was a transgender woman.
Okay.
And that's how you have to label her and respect her as.
Okay.
Okay, now, she came out there and she had her nipple covered up with tape and no shirt on and no bra. It's a form of expression.
Oh, okay.
You had anything to say when Little Kim did the seashell on her titty and came out? You liked it.
I
Turned
did.
you on.
Yes, I did.
So in this case, it's discrimination coming from you because you know the tea of this woman.
Well, first of all, I didn't know. I just found that out that was. I thought that was a dude just with.
With hair, makeup, lipstick, and all that stuff on,
I ain't paying
heels,
attention to it.
female pants, and breasts out.
I ain't looking.
So
to
you
that.
see, you see through all that, and you see through that illusion and say, "This is a man."
This nigga is sick.
That's a good
You
point, but I
can't
just.
do that, Ron.
I just
And
saw
you
that.
on this show with this yellow, happy, excited gay man. Bitch, are you trying to ruin me?
No, I didn't know it was a transgender.
It was a transgender woman.
Okay.
And now that you don't know, you're being educated. So now you have to do
Okay.
what?
Learn.
No, not learn, but
Not say flat.
fucking apologize.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad, cuz.
He said not
And
say
then you
flat.
still say cuz. You know what? It don't make no
I'm
sense.
sick of this nigga.
It don't make no motherfucking sense. You have to respect people.
No, I
Sick.
do. I respect. I don't have an
I'm
issue with
sick
it.
of this nigga.
Okay,
Shit.
well, anyway, we have to respect. There's a lot of things that we don't understand. When you don't understand or you don't know about, you ask questions. Okay, you don't assume.
I just said flaps, and I
What
won't
made
ever
you
say
come up
flap.
with that term, bro?
It was flapping, so I just said flap.
Something like the women he fucked. That's where he come up with it from. Something like the women you fucked. Okay? When they ride you, them nipples drop to your eyeballs.
Flappy birds.
When they ride you, them nipples drop to your eyeballs.
Flappy
Yeah, I mean,
birds.
that was just an easy word to come up with without being disrespectful. But I didn't know I was actually being disrespectful.
You've
though,
been
so.
very disrespectful. Anyway, Google girlfriends, homeboys, haters, and pickable bitches, we're live right here on the Morning Tea with Lonnie Bee. Continue to share this video to let everybody know that we're back. So that's what I did on Slay TV. It was called Slay Fest. It's actually an upcoming TV network called Slay TV, and this was their first showcase.
Sweet.
And they showcased a lot of the people in the gay community, which was really good.
Question.
Yeah.
Wait, Tom.
Are they lyrics like literally like about their lifestyle?
It's
Or
about
are they-
their lifestyle. It's about what they're going through. I think that's what an MC should be. And I don't think it's fabricated because it's true, because you can tell on who they are. You know, they talk about not being accepted. They talk about people rejecting them because of their lifestyle, not welcoming them into the industry, when the whole time it's a lot of people in the industry pretending to be one
Gotcha.
way, but's on their knees sucking dick in executive office. They talk about stuff like that.
Can
You
I,
know?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I hate asking for stuff.
No,
but
ask
can I go?
anything. You
I'm
already
trying to go
idiot.
to the New York Fashion Week with you next time.
I've never been to New York.
Oh,
Fashion
okay, well I want to go.
Okay, we'll go. Without me. Okay, go without me. Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to go for real.
Do you really fucking think I want to go somewhere with you? Do you think I really want to go somewhere with you?
I should
Okay.
ask you that off air.
And
man.
yeah, you should have. Okay, and I'm out with you, then my transgender friend, okay, who you like to call a man, will show you how manly the bitch is. Lonnie, step aside. You, let me holler at you outside. Yeah, okay? Don't get it twisted. Don't get it fucking twisted. So that's what I did, and I think that was a really good look. I really enjoyed myself. So I want to say shout out to the people that invited me there. It was amazing. I had a great time. The talent blew me out of the water. They came with productions, like they had
that's what's
dancers. They had Scream movies playing in the background. Oh, it was real.
Oh, that's
it
what's
wasn't no open mic shit. It was together.
Right.
The shit was together.
That's good.
So I just want to say thank you guys so much for inviting me there. But that's what I did, you know. Other than that, you know, but now we're back here. Okay?
It's not a good thing.
Oh,
Like that.
life love to hit a bitch with a curveball. Life love to hit a bitch with a
I'm
curveball.
very excited to be back
I'm
around you
sure.
guys.
I'm
for
sure.
real.
I'm sure. Ask me.
I know
Fuck.
not to ask you.
Okay, yeah. Life sure know how to hit a bitch with a curveball. Okay, let's start off with a topic, okay, here at the tea party. Yes, okay, is arguing a natural part of every relationship?
Nope.
Do you think arguing is natural for a relationship?
Nope.
Let's ask D.
Disagreements are definitely a part of every relationship.
Is it natural?
Is it not? Yes. I feel like because you're not going to always agree on the same thing. And if you do,
So
I've never
you say
seen that
disagreement, but what about arguing? Because sometimes disagreements turn into arguing.
That's what I feel. That's why I said. I mean, I feel like they're one and the same.
Because a lot of men like to say, bitch, you ain't listening.
That's what I definitely say that.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? But
That's
it's-
why I asked you to answer first.
But definitely,
It
I feel
is
like
Tuesday.
Tell the truth Tuesday.
That's right, so tell it.
disagreements and arguments, I feel like are the same thing. I feel like eventually, if you don't put it into the disagreement and just walk away, that it will turn into an argument and then escalate. You know, stuff like
Well, I
that.
disagree, and we might start arguing. But I disagree because I don't think disagreeing and arguing is the same thing. You can have a very mature disagreement.
Yeah, I'm just saying. That's why I'm just saying. If it cuts off at a certain point, then yeah. But if it continues to go on, then it turns into an argument and stuff.
But
like
a lot
that.
of arguments always start from a disagreement because your disagreement might turn into you throwing jabs.
Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
a lot of
'Cause
guys
people
love
get-
to throw jabs.
Yeah.
I
And
always
so
asking
do
guys,
women.
though. Hold
No,
up.
so do women. No, I said so do women too.
Because women do it
women
a
are
lot
quick
of
to
it.
remind
Yes.
you of your situation
Of
that you in.
course.
Bitch, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You living in an empty house. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like they say shit like that.
Yeah, they do.
They say
Yeah.
they say they like to say hurtful shit too.
Yeah.
It's like
and y'all like to say shit too. Bitch, your booty dry. You don't suck dick. You use your
Yeah,
teeth.
this the
You know,
generation
stuff
of a
like
swore
that. That
tongue,
shit
though.
ain't
They
wrong.
don't care.
It's like I
Nobody
mean,
don't
I heard you say stuff like that. That's why you alone. She ain't nothing but a whore. I heard you say that after you hang up the
I
phone.
do say fuck you, bitch, and some other shit like that. But it's more so of a. I said
don't
walking
think-
away though.
I don't think it's natural for it to happen because I have met and I have seen couples that have not argued.
Yeah.
And it's a formula that they have within their relationship that they know how to listen and hear each other out.
But that's
But
a,
you know
that's
how
a
they
small,
learned
I feel
that?
like that's
I
a
can't
small
say that.
percentage though.
But you know how they learned that though.
Yeah, right.
They went to counseling.
No.
A
I
lot
agree
of
there.
relationships don't like
Nah.
going to counseling because y'all think that they calling you crazy.
We had that understanding, but it ain't reserved canceling. Like, if it's an argument, we disagree, but it ain't about to get no physical and hollering and screaming. Like, somebody gonna be passive. Even if it's me, like, I just be quiet and just be like, all right.
I'm a firm believer that you shouldn't even get in a relationship without counseling or therapy first. I mean, because a lot of people really don't know who they are.
You
And
know what I
agree
noticed
with
about
that
you,
part.
sir?
That last part.
You
people
know what
don't
I
who
noticed
they
about this bitch nigga right here? you know what I know? He talk a good game on this show. He talk a good game on this motherfucker show. And I'm
This
not going to
nigga
let you
just
fool
sounded like a
all of my good
therapist, yeah.
girlfriends and homeboys, haters and pickable bitches. You talk a good game. You put those
are. Life
glasses on.
experience though, right?
yeah, it
No,
is.
let
Thanks, D.
me tell you something, D. He put those glasses on, he spit in his hand, rub it across his bald ass head. Okay? He come in this motherfucker. Yeah, and talk a good game.
Oh, my God.
He talk a good game because he know women are watching. And he know their nipples and shit probably getting hard. They probably feel a little drought down there. And then he go to one, hope they slide in his inbox.
DM. Go down in his DM.
You talk a good game. Yeah, he spit on his head. And slack it back like a pet leather boot, bitch. Like a pet leather boot.
Shit.
Fuck. Yes.
Oh,
The
my
Okay. But so what do y'all think, Ron and Tony? Do you think it's natural?
Uh,
Go ahead, Tom.
I think it's natural to disagree, but not argue.
Yeah.
Like I ain't with that arguing shit. This the first relationship where we don't argue. Like, we disagree. but-
I think it's what you see your parents do. I mean, you got arguing. A lot of people weirdly find it as a form of love. I mean, that's how my household grew up. So me, I'ma see it as differently as Billy Bob that grew up in Potomac, Maryland.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean,
That's really true. Arguing can be a form of love.
yeah. Now, is it healthy?
No,
I
it's-
wouldn't say
yeah.
it's healthy, but some people feel as though if I don't argue and he don't show me that he mad, he ain't really,
That's why I
don't
said
really
that's why
love
But
me.
you know what? People like that use arguing as a form of love are people that don't like really expressing their sensitive feelings.
That's true, definitely, man.
But I also feel like if you say for instance, like we get into an argument, if I'm saying something to you or coming at you a certain type of way and you not saying nothing back, yeah,
That
like
makes you mad.
That make me a little bit mad because it's like, damn, where's your passion for this relationship? Where's your passion for, some people might say like I don't like the arguing and stuff like that. I don't really, like he said, I don't look at it like that because I'm so
But you
used
know
to
what?
it.
Some people hold their composure because they don't know how to respond to the way you responding to them.
Absolutely.
And they
Yeah.
feel like if they respond to you the way they thinking and feeling in the inside, it's going to trigger you to go harder at them. So they rather
got a
be
point,
quiet,
yeah.
let you get it out, and probably later on come back and revisit it.
But what if they don't say nothing at all?
That mean it's over with.
Then
That's what
they
I'm
don't
saying.
give a
That's what
fuck.
I'm
Yeah.
saying.
They
Because
don't
Shit
give a
over with,
fuck.
yeah.
Some females
'cause I've
argue
seen-
so they
I've
can
definitely
get fuck
seen
good. I heard that endless time.
That's true,
Some
too.
females like to argue and start fights so
Star
they can
shit.
fuck good.
Definitely
Get fuck
star
good.
shit.
I heard
true.
that so many times.
that's
And I was
true.
like, bitch, you is crazy. Like, who the fuck?
That's true.
Yeah, they exist.
And then men,
exist.
we
Stay
wasting
away
our
from
time.
them.
We wasting our
Yeah,
time
stay the
arguing
fuck
with them,
away
man.
from
That
them.
definitely.
Okay,
Definitely.
yeah. Stay the fuck away from them.
Bitch, you're
They
crazy.
exist. They want you to fire, choke me. Okay. Oh, you got too serious. That they wasn't looking for a reason to stab you. They looking for a reason to stab you.
And say it's self-defense.
Okay,
yeah.
let's move on to another topic before we get into the morning tea. I just want to talk about another topic. When you get in your relationship and you got the person that you want to be with forever and you thinking about marriage and y'all engaged, the good shit, okay? Do you think you should tone down your sexy?
No.
Do you think you or your girl should tone down their
Hell
sexy?
no.
No.
Like certain things that got your attention that she wore, do you think, oh, you can't wear that no more?
Nah.
Now that I got you.
No. She should still, yeah.
I
What
just
you
told
thinking, Ron?
Yeah, I do. Now, certain shit calls too much attention. I'm not an attention seeker, so I don't want I do want a dude walking past my girl being like, damn, shawty was cute as shit. You got one, Slim. Some shit like that.
Yeah.
But I don't want a nigga holding his dick while he looking at my girl.
Yeah.
Like with some tight pants on and a halter top.
Yeah, with like
Ass sitting on. Like,
Yeah, but if we say for instance we in a house, then that's something different because I feel like you should always keep that a person because my thing is I'm gonna be honest with you. To tell the truth, Tuesday. If you don't keep it up, I might look somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I might lose interest real
My
fast.
motto
I'm just
always
being
been
honest.
engaged or single or whatever, Slim.
But
My
guys
motto
do
is
that a lot, y'all.
if you feel they respect you and your character as a woman, you can wear it.
Yeah.
I feel like that y'all not being real.
Who, me?
Nah,
Because
that's
guys
my real
do that a
motto.
lot. Guys sit in the house and they see a woman with some sexy shit. Where the fuck you think you going?
Yeah.
Nah, listen,
Yeah,
man,
guys
I
do
swear,
that a lot.
I swear, that's
If
the
she
motto
going out with her friends,
of all my relationship. If you feel that outfit respects your character as a woman when you step out in public, you can wear it. But if a nigga walk up and be like, "Oh shit, bitch," don't look at me to say something to him because you put that on and brought that out to the
cuz,
public.
that's crazy.
No, it's not.
so you put her
no,
out there
it's
to
not.
defend herself.
No, listen to what I'm
Steal
telling
the
you.
shit out of her.
No, listen.
You know niggas don't have
No,
respect
listen
for
to-
these women nowadays.
No,
You gonna
listen
steal
to
the
what
shit out of her.
I didn't say nobody touch
So
you.
you right.
If a nigga,
You running on
listen,
her.
if you put a motherfucking outfit
You
on,
running on her.
no, listen, if you put an outfit on and your ass cheeks
Oh, you
out, right?
whole ass.
If you put an outfit on and your ass cheeks out, and we motherfucking walking down the
supposed
street,
to
and a
defend
nigga
that
turn
woman.
around and say, "God damn, you put that outfit on with your ass cheeks out because you thought that respected your character as a woman." So he could verbally say what the fuck he want, not physically touch you, but if he turn around and say, "Damn, you put that outfit on to draw that
Nah,
attention."
you originally say, damn, bitch.
Yeah, you did say,
Well,
damn, bitch, you fat as shit.
Wrong choice of words. If he say "damn" at her ass because her ass cheeks out, you brought that attention. But if he come and put his hands on you, that's something different. But you had a choice to wear something conservative or wear your ass cheeks out.
Well,
if it respects your character as a woman, you could wear
I
it.
disagree. I say you use that as a learning tool, and me and him gonna have some words because first of all, it's still disrespecting my woman, which is disrespecting
And it's disrespecting
me.
you.
Yeah,
She
which is-
disrespected me by putting that outfit
Nah,
on and
you
wearing
bet.
it.
I get it.
Tell her,
I get
don't
it.
put it on. If you know, first of
Nah.
all, this is how I feel. If you know that this is going to cause this much attention and it's going to get a reaction like that and it's going to put her in a situation like that, to avoid all that, you should just say, don't put this on.
She should have knew that shit. Bitch, you know if you wear
Everybody-
your
but see,
motherfucking ass out, niggas gonna be on your ass. You with your dude or not.
But
If
they
you-
do when
you
they
know-
working out. They
but
put
you-
spandex on when they working out, and they ass all the way out.
And guess what? That's
That's
cool. But you
bullshit.
not about to wear no see-through spandex to the
want her
gym
keep-
either.
I don't
Nah.
mind her keep wearing that shit. I would rather her keep wearing that shit because and that's what caught my attention. It's
I
gonna
tell
keep
my girl all the
attention.
time. I look
Nah,
at her
it's
like
gonna
I
keep
still like I
that shit
just
don't
met her.
bother- That shit. I mean, if another nigga.
It
look
will
at my
if a
girl-
motherfucker player nigga pull up on
Fuck
her.
no.
Man, he gonna
Fuck
get her
no.
then. You tripping.
I'm not tripping. Then she could go with him.
I ain't letting my woman
It's
go ahead.
no way.
Man.
It's no way that I will be out with my significant other and somebody else say something that's just out of the line, disrespectful. That I feel that's
But what if she don't
disrespectful.
have it on and they say something to her anyway?
That's-
What's
it-
going
that's
on?
what I'm saying.
That's a different scenario.
That's a
I said-
different
It's not the
scenario.
same
No,
thing.
we talk about
'Cause-
this. Let's stay on this because if
Oh,
you out
man.
with somebody and she got on something sexy and they say something sexual or something pertaining to her sexiness and you're with your girl, I feel that that's kind of disrespectful.
It is
I feel
disrespectful.
it's
but
disrespectful,
You
but-
can't stop somebody. You can't stop somebody from
No,
saying whatever they gonna want to say,
You can't
regardless.
stop nobody to say whatever they want to say, but at the same time, you can still make your girl feel like she's your girl if something like that happens.
I understand.
Yeah,
I
guess
wish a
you
nigga
can make
would
your
say
dude
something.
feel
If
like-
I'm
your-
not leaving
if
my
your
significant
girl out
other
there-
out on
if
the
you-
wall.
if your
I
girl
mean,
walk
out
past
in
me
the
with a
walls
knife,
like,
man, I wish a
oh,
nigga
bitch, you
would
put
say
that
something.
on, so
If
you gotta
let-
defend yourself.
If you
No,
let
ain't nobody
your
say that.
girl go out with her being revealing like that, if you let her go out and a nigga bag your girl, that's your fault.
If
Yeah,
your
that's what
girl
I'm
in a
saying.
relationship
If
and
she
she
let-
wear
if she
that
let a
shit,
nigga
she
bag her, then
disrespecting
that's
the
on her.
relationship. Shit, no
Shit
woman in a
me.
relationship want to be
Shit
going out
me.
with her ass and titties
I
out.
mean, I
that.
agree.
Fuck that.
Period.
She can
So
wear
it's
whatever she
mutual.
wanna wear. I don't
You're
have
a
no
grown
problem
ass
with it.
adult. I'm a
Do
man.
your thing.
That's your pussy,
It-
your titties. I can't tell
it
you
take
what
two-
the fuck
it-
to
it
put
take
on.
two
I have an
to do that.
opinion.
You and me, that's my
I have an
pussy and
opinion.
my ass.
I
Fuck
have an
that.
opinion.
That's already established. So I don't need to see. I don't need to walk
Yeah.
around controlling what she wears.
Nah, I ain't
That's
saying
already
controlling.
established.
I have
I'm
an
just saying
opinion.
You can wear whatever you want.
And
I
also,
already know what's up.
also some women need to be kind of molded.
Yeah.
Not to say she a child or nothing, but some women just don't know no better. And if you love her or whatever, you gotta kind of boo, you know, woo.
But
I
if that-
shouldn't
but
tell
if
you
that's
not
what
to
my
wear-
girl wanna wear.
I
she
shouldn't
can
tell you
wear
not to
whatever
wear
she
your
wanna
nipples
wear.
and
My
ass
thing
out
is,
more
I don't
than-
have
more
a
than
problem
one
with her
time.
wearing
I
that shit.
understand that's a different story. We're not talking about the girl here. We're talking about
the respect.
Yes,
about
we're talking about the whole respect
It's
thing.
mutual.
And as
I don't feel like it's disrespectful.
Okay.
It attracted me in the first place, so I can't get mad if she wears it again. At the end of the day, if I know that we're together and we've already secured that, I'm not tripping off if somebody say something or look at her. They gonna do that regardless.
I mean,
If
they
I'm
gonna do
missing
that. I'm
point.
talking about taking her.
You're missing the point. What
If
I'm
she-
saying,
a nigga
this is
gonna
what I'm
take that
saying.
girl
Okay,
regardless.
hold
If a
on,
nigga take her, then that means she was never really here in the first place.
That's true too. That's a great
Okay,
point.
hold the fuck on, okay? Okay, let's get this straight. This is the Gay Man Show. Okay, but no, let's listen. This is what I'm saying to y'all. I understand that. I'm not saying you're trying to control what it is that she wear. You can't. You can't, okay? She have the freedom to wear whatever she want to wear. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying while you're out and a man yells at her off of some sexual intentions or whatever, say something sexual pertaining to her, this is what I'm saying pertaining to what he said. I'm not pushing her out there to be like, oh, you don't put that shit on, so he say what he
Okay.
want to say, and you defend yourself. Like, I'm not
I
doing
never
that.
said that.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did
I
say
never
that.
said
Yes,
that.
you did say that.
But I never said I'm going
I'm
to
not
send her
saying
to fight
that.
for herself. What I
No,
said was,
you leaving her
if that
out for
nigga,
the wolves.
So that's why you
what
say
I
you
said,
gonna run.
Yeah, that's
man,
what I
listen,
said. Oh,
one
you
thing,
gonna run.
man, listen, one thing about that,
That's
we
why
gonna
you
live.
say go run.
Listen, we living in our truth. This one thing about reality. Niggas already
That's
know.
what I'm saying.
But it's already known with me, bruh. You say something to me
No.
with my girl, I ain't rocking like that. But my girl
This is
be
what
telling me I'm taking it too serious. Like if a nigga a nigga fucking walking with us, right? I turn around, look back, the nigga damn near about to clip up walking to a pole because he looking at my girl ass. I get mad. She tell me I'm doing too much. Calm down. He just look. So,
What she
guess
be
what?
having
Now
on?
I be chilling. Regular jeans and a shirt. A
Okay.
nigga don't give a fuck what a bitch got on. If he gonna look, he gonna look. If I'm with her or not, a nigga gonna be disrespectful. He gonna shoot a shot. It don't matter if I'm near or not. Niggas don't give a fuck right
Well, my
now, bro.
experience of being around women, they like that security from a man.
Yeah.
And guess what?
Every
my girl
woman
knows-
like that. Well, you and your girl might be different, but I'm just talking about majority of the other women that I know. They like the security of a man.
And they ain't
like
wearing
to
they
feel
ass out with they
protected
man
when
either.
they out. It's not about having their ass out. Whether you have on something sexy, my point is not even what she's wearing. If someone step out of line and talk to your girl, she's not the girl that needs to be defending herself. As her man, you should step in.
I said
Hold
that
on,
when the
cuz.
outfit. I said when the outfit invites people's comments of disrespect. That's what I said. I never said in GP. I said if you wear an outfit that make a person be like, damn, she fat as shit. You wore your ass out to make them be vultures. You could have had a fucking suit and tie on.
Nothing you wear deserves disrespect though.
Nothing.
If your ass cheeks out, a
It don't
nigga,
matter.
you bringing out the dog side of a
women in
person.
Africa would be naked. What's
First of
your
all,
point?
if you see a woman in a
Women-
suit, you not gonna be like, oh shit, damn, busted if she had her ass out.
Nowadays, niggas are hollering at bitches that's dressed in a full dashiki.
I'm just saying you
Yeah.
get two different.
regardless.
You get two different reactions if a girl right here with her titties and ass out versus a lady right here in a suit.
This is
That's
my
all.
point. Regardless of what reaction she get, as her man, you still need to protect her. Point
She
blank period. That's
protected.
my point.
But my thing is, if
That's
a nigga
all I'm
verbally
saying.
say
That's
something,
all I'm
not
saying.
gonna get mad at him for verbally saying, "Damn, if you got your ass and shit out." But if you walking and you dress and we casual going out and a nigga say something, that's something totally different. You went out
Well,
your way.
nowadays,
But when the
even if
outfit
girls-
invites you, that's something totally different.
But okay, but that's the same thing. You know how she wears, so you can't. I mean, you let her wear what she wear. Point blank period. But if someone step out of line and talk nasty to your girl, and you're there as her man, you got to step up. Because nowadays, let's be real. Even if girls ignore niggas, they still press on.
And they do it if we
They
there or
still
not.
press
Is what
on.
I'm saying.
So if you're there with your girl, you gotta step up.
Oh, yeah.
Cause niggas will be like, oh, you ain't bad, you ain't like that. They don't care nowadays.
Nah, they don't.
Yeah, so I just feel like that. Okay, let's move on to the tea. That was interesting, long and draining. Yes, okay. So since we were talking earlier about transgender women, let's continue the conversation. Yes. And this shit upset me a little bit, okay? Twinkled, okay? My soul. Okay, a CVS pharmacist was fired after he refused to refill a transgender woman prescription, her hormones.
Okay.
The doctor subscribed her to the medicine, but the CVS pharmacy said, no, what do you need these for? And the transgender woman felt like he was trying to blast her because it was a whole bunch of customers in there. And he was loud. He was like, well, what you need these for?
Okay.
Trying to basically call her T. Okay? Trying to basically reveal that she's really a man.
Yeah, and that's wrong because you don't question what I got my prescription for.
See, that's disrespectful. And what you said was disrespectful too.
That wasn't. I don't feel as though
You
that
don't
was
question why I got my
Respect
prescription.
is respect. That's right. That's like somebody coming there looking for prescription, you know what I'm saying, for God forbid.
Or something.
Yeah,
AIDS.
and your AIDS, yeah.
And you
God
scream that
forbid,
out.
and you screaming, what do you need these for?
This is only for AIDS. What do you?
Yeah.
No, you don't do that.
I wish I was there with my girl. I would have said that. Guess what you need? Some wipes for your eyes.
Yeah, certain shit you don't do. That was fucking. That's common
That's very
sense.
disrespectful. Very disrespectful.
HIPAA law.
Damn.
Okay, Offset. Y'all know Offset got locked up. Oh, they took Offset down. Offset, he got 2 felonies and 2 misdemeanor charges, and he was arrested in Georgia. Okay, first of all, Offset, why are you riding around in your car with over $100,000?
That's what they do.
That's
man.
what they do.
Why are you riding around in your car? Well, I mean, hey, it's your buddy share. Okay, why are you riding around in your car with over $100,000?
That's what they
To
do.
me, that's a fucking name tag on your forehead that say, "Come rob me."
Yeah.
Nickel to him.
But see, the thing is, so many ride like that it ain't
nothing
it ain't
to
new.
him.
It ain't
100,000.
special.
Yes. So they found marijuana in there, weed. They found that in there. Okay, over $100,000 cash in his car. I'm not talking about on the black card, cash in his motherfucking car. Okay, they found some guns in there too. Okay, so they basically arrested him and his bail was set to $17K. They might as well took the money out the car, paid for that.
Yeah, no bullshit.
He forfeited that.
So they saying he'll be home in no time.
He will.
He gonna get all
He
that
probably
money
already
back.
out today.
That's
Why are you driving over? I need a shelter here in DC open. Okay? If you dropping it off like that, Offset, put me on off.
They gonna take that money.
Damn.
Worth 100,000.
They gonna take that money though.
Yeah, what
That
the
money
fuck?
gone. He
Damn.
got guns and weed.
Nah, they gonna take
Forfeit
him.
your currency.
Nah, they ain't gonna take money because
they
he
gonna
got
take- yeah.
paper for that. He
Yeah,
got
he can keep
paper.
all that.
Yeah.
I don't understand that,
Them
man.
type of niggas got all that.
So how he got pulled over? They said he was switching the lane. He did a illegal switch lane thing, whatever the fuck that is.
Terminal signal.
Yeah, illegal just jumped over the lane. And when they pulled him over, they said jackpot. I wonder if the car's pickpocket him.
Shit, I wouldn't be surprised.
Down there.
Probably
hell yeah.
200.
Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so in Minneapolis, okay, a 13-year-old boy, they called the police on him, the authorities on him, 13-year-old, for him selling hot dogs at his hot dog stand. They called the health department on that little boy.
Petty motherfuckers.
That's crazy.
Yep, and he basically was selling hot dogs at the hot dog stand because he wanted to get clothes and stuff for school. But the city of Minneapolis came together and they said, no, fuck that. So they got him a legal food handling license
Okay.
so that he could sell his stuff.
Oh, that's good.
They stood up for that little boy.
That's good.
So I thought that was a good fucking story.
Awesome.
Now, what's this rapper name with the 69 on his forehead?
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Takashi.
Yeah.
Hashitashi? Shakashi. So, what is it, Ron?
Tekashi
Y'all know I
6ix9ine.
butcher words and names. Say it, Ron.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Okay, yeah, so they reportedly snatched him up, pistol whipped him, and robbed him.
I don't believe that story.
You don't believe it?
Nah.
And if it did happen, he opened the gates and let that shit happen.
I don't think that happened.
You don't believe it, Ron?
Nah, not at all. He didn't have no gashes on his face or nothing. You get pistol whipped, your ass gonna have some gashes. And
Some gnats
also,
or something.
him and Nicki dropped that song like this weekend.
So you think it's a publicity stunt?
Hell yeah. He the king of that shit. He the king of trolling. Him
Yeah,
and,
that's
him
what
and
he do.
50.
He
That's
started
all
shit.
they
They
do.
go hand in hand with that shit.
Yeah, man. He's so good. 50 be joining in with him, trolling motherfuckers.
So you
man.
think this is a made-up story?
Yeah,
Why would they play like that?
Because
Because he made it seem as though that they snatched him up, they beat him, they took him to his house, they went inside his house, didn't harm the baby mother or the baby, they went to get the cash, then they put him out.
Yeah.
I mean, then they
hopped
still
out
had
the
him in the
car or
back
some
seat.
shit.
He hopped out the back seat, ran, jumped into a stranger car on the passenger side. They called the ambulance and shit like
But it
that.
sounds like a movie.
It does sound like a movie.
Sound real
Sound
scripted.
exactly like a movie.
Yeah.
The Tea Party don't believe you, Hashitashi. The Tea
Sound
Party
just
don't
like a
believe
movie.
you, 6ix9ine.
And like Ron said, this nigga is like pale. He has no gashes or
Oh,
bruises.
yeah.
Thank the fuck out of you, Hashitashi. The Tea Party don't believe you.
He's supposed to be
Damn.
bruised the fuck up, bro.
Fuck
Like,
yeah.
Yes,
You get
okay,
pistol
so let's
whipped,
fuck that story. Move on.
Yeah.
Speaking of 50, him and Mayweather, they going at it.
They
going
going
Him
at it.
and Mayweather
Classic
is
hood
going
shit right
at
there.
it. No, this is classic bitch shit, Rod. This internet gangster shit is bitch shit.
I don't think it's
Well,
gangster
50
shit.
a real nigga though.
No, that don't make him real because he doing that stuff.
He ain't been real.
Nah, he ain't been real.
What'd he do?
He's 50 ain't been real. We don't know him. But look, let me tell you something like this. This is classic bitch shit. This is what baby mamas do to each other on the internet.
Yeah, that's true too.
This is what baby mamas do. Let's really dissect this story for real. Okay, so you know they beefing or whatever the case may be because they had words. 50 fuck around, ignore his phone calls. Mayweather, he got the crying or what. I don't know. They act like they fucked. Okay, I know a gay relationship is just like this. Okay, for real. All right, no disrespect, champ. All right, yeah, I know you like sweet haymakers. I know people with bullets. Okay, here we go. So, Floyd, this is what he wrote on 50 Cents, and I'm going to read this shit all of it. Okay? So, Floyd wrote, "You're mad because your oldest son, Marquise' mother, don't want to be with you." First of all, this shit that they saying is personal jabs. Yeah. All right? He said, "Your own son, your own flesh and blood don't want nothing to do with you. You haven't had a hit on the radio in who knows when. And you're definitely not hot enough to even sell records anymore. So Interscope dropped you." That's the label that he was on. That's Dr. Dre's label. Okay? He said, "You are jealous of any rapper, athlete, or entertainer, okay, that's hot." He said, "or got something going on for themselves." He says, "You are a certified snitch." You don't call no gangster a snitch. Okay? So he hit below the belt. He said, "You a certified snitch, and we got paperwork on you to prove it." Bitch. People love to throw up that paperwork.
Yeah.
They love to throw that paperwork out like a report card. Here's your grade. Yeah, here we go. He said you talked about Ja Rule, but you stole his whole style and ran with it. That's some truth to that. And the reason why I say that, because 50 was talking about how Ja Rule sings and shit. Yeah. And then he turned around and started singing and shit.
That's true.
Okay, 50, look, I don't got shit to do with this. This is on the internet. Okay? Hold your strap. Okay?
I'm with you, big dog.
He said, "You're the only self-proclaimed gangster that never put in work." D. Okay? He said he never put in work, D.
So you gonna believe Floyd?
Just listen. They hung together. They friends.
That's his
they
man.
was
They
friends.
in New York. He wasn't hanging out with him in New York.
But they was tight. Okay?
No.
For them
Not
to say
back then.
personal shit like this,
Not
they
when
tight.
50 was on the street.
You can't believe every facade that people put in your face.
Man, 50 got
Here we
people
go.
vouching for him.
He said, "Where at? You're currently living in a fucking apartment in Jersey." He said, "You are always in somebody else's business just to stay relevant. You should just become a blogger, because it's obvious you don't have nothing going on in your life. Are you mad that Kanye West ended your career?" What does that mean? I don't know.
Fuck?
Well, you know, they had a little fake publicity rap battle.
Oh, okay.
That was a weak shot.
That's definitely.
Oh, that was a weak
nothing
shot.
about
I ain't know nothing about him and Kanye beef.
Yeah, this for album sales. That's why they did.
He said,
Yeah,
"Oh
go
yeah, I
private
remember that.
first.
I remember that."
Yeah, I
Okay,
do.
he said the only thing you got going on is power, and everybody watches because Ghost is a dope ass character on the show. He said you can leave and everybody will still watch Power. He said, but out here in the real world, I'm the real Ghost, bitch.
Damn.
That's what he said. That's what he said, bitch. He said he's the real Ghost. He said, and that's not a mansion in Connecticut that you're in debt for. That's a dump. He said a money pit, an oversized trap house. He said it was dope when Mike Tyson had it. He got Mike Tyson's old mansion, okay? Living in the late 80s, in the 90s. He said, but you couldn't afford to maintain it. He said, you're always talking about somebody is broke. But the last time I checked, it was Curtis Jackson that filed for bankruptcy, not Floyd Mayweather.
There's a reason why he did that.
He said, so yeah, every black person in the neighborhood does that. He said, that's running from the IRS. He said, so quick to gossip like a bitch. Why don't you tell everybody how you got herpes from DJ?
Damn.
Who the fuck is DJ?
That's what I wanna
Man or woman?
That sound like a nigga.
Man or woman?
Wow.
This is some gay baby mama shit.
Oh boy.
For real, I'm here.
And then why you speaking on that man dick action? Though?
He
Like,
said,
they
where's
taking
your
it too
memes?
far.
He said, where's your memes for that, huh? He said, or better yet, post on how Coca-Cola deal wasn't really 30 million. You a fucking liar, and tell everybody that spinning G-Unit necklace that somebody got robbed for was fake.
Damn.
He said, just remember, I was with you every day, D. And your driver, Bruce, is my driver also. So that means they know shit. Okay, he said,
Damn.
I know where all your bones are buried. Damn. He said, so be easy, Curtis Jackson. And by the way, don't ask me to borrow no more money.
Damn.
Damn.
Yikes, bitch.
Now.
So that's what he said.
Wow.
This
is some baby mama shit. Okay? And of course, 50 retaliated. Thank you. Thank the fuck out of you. Oh, 50 retaliated. 50 right, Floyd. That's how he started. He said, you are the champ, but you a sucker at heart. That's how he started.
Definitely.
He said, you want it all, I know. He said, I watch you do some foul shit to Rilla. And he is your best friend. Who's Rilla?
His best friend.
Okay. He said when he broke up with his girl Jessica, you kept her around, you got her apartment, bought her a car because you wanted to fuck her. He said Rilla ain't sweated though. He said he was keeping it, player. He said Hayes just wasn't built like that. Whoever the fuck that is.
Hayes was the guy. Remember a while ago, Floyd was on FaceTime with them?
Okay, so listen. He says, tell everybody why you was on FaceTime when he killed Stephanie and himself. He said, because he was confronting you for fucking his wife. Wow. He said, you was pumping all that Trey Songz shit. Get the fuck out of here. You didn't give a fuck. You just went to watch the ball game. Get the strap.
Now, I don't think Floyd want to play that game with this dude.
I don't think
But
so.
that shit he was saying, he dropped some motherfucking bombs on his ass.
Who, Floyd?
Yeah.
But he sound like he had some help. Like that nigga 50 real live.
he definitely had somebody right
Yeah,
there.
that
shit
nigga
for him.
50 real live. Like he's gonna get with that man.
That's what I'm saying.
But 50 just a grimy,
Yeah,
he definitely
from the
grimy.
hood type of motherfucker.
That's
This
why I
is
fuck
some
with him.
baby mama faggy shit.
yeah.
It is though.
This is gay as shit.
I
And I
never
don't care
seen
what
niggas
nobody
do that
say.
in man time.
One
Like,
thing,
I
one
don't
thing
care what
about
nobody
Snubby,
say.
I noticed that he don't let nobody get
This
one
is
up
so
on him. He don't
unnecessary.
never let nobody get one up on him. I don't understand why he don't let shit go.
But you know what's so
Well, he don't
crazy
never
about
let one
this?
people-
Y'all praise it. Y'all like this shit.
I grew up on this shit.
But first of all, you are
50
confessing to a man that witnessed a murder. That can go somewhere. That
That's
can
true.
go somewhere deep.
That's
and they
true.
said that when it happened though.
You know, that can go somewhere deep.
That was the
He
alleged
put
story when it
information
happened.
about, shit like that. That can
Yeah.
go somewhere
Nah,
deep.
that's true. That's
This
true.
y'all are hitting below the belt. This is some faggy shit, and the world thrives off this shit.
They do.
This is not cool.
They do. And it ain't, and I don't think it's gonna stop.
I don't think this cool at all. And you know what else? You know what
They
the
not.
learning experience for me out of this situation is? I will never have
No
50
new
as a
friends.
friend.
No new
I would
friends.
never have 50 as a friend. I couldn't respect nobody like that.
I mean,
I couldn't respect nobody
just
like
can't
that.
Hold
trust
on,
him,
but
that's all.
all them
Yeah,
celebrities do
respect
this
or
shit.
trust.
Every celebrity does it. They just might not do it on social
On the
media,
forefront.
but
I
all
got
of them do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, to me, it don't matter how you kill a person. If you kill them, you kill them. No matter.
Well, if me and you have a falling out, which we always do, I am not going to go on social media and blast
about
you.
And I wouldn't either.
I'm going to call you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta
that's why I'm saying
understand, me
they
and you
met
grew
each-
up together.
That's
They
why I
did.
said,
But a
They
lot of
did.
people don't respect that.
They
Y'all
met
can be
each other on a
But it don't
celebrity
matter.
stage.
I
That's
grew
true.
up with somebody. Look
That's
what
true.
they did to me.
That's
So they
true.
not
on
low-
social
they
I
media.
was just
they
about
don't-
to
Look
say
what the
that.
fuck they did to me on social media.
I
That's true.
understand.
That's true.
I grew up with
understand.
that. Don't mean nothing.
That's true.
Damn.
Nah, that's
It's
true.
just bitch
Damn.
nigga shit.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
true.
It's
I
just bitch
understand
nigga
that
shit.
Damn,
I
good
get it.
comeback. Good comeback.
It's
Nah, that
just
was.
bitch nigga shit. That's what you don't do that to people.
Nah, you right.
And even when that happened to me, I still didn't retaliate on social media. I just can't respect it.
That was big of you to even do that.
Yeah, I'm not retaliating. I
Yeah.
ain't saying nothing.
I'm
That was
meeting
easy.
your
He
ass.
hated. He
Nah,
hated.
that was an
I'm
easy
meeting your
one.
ass back on social media
Nah.
and
Yeah,
dropping
see,
that
I'm
shit
not
back
doing
off
that.
on your bitch
Because
ass.
at the end of the day, if you who you say you are, you'll pull up on me.
Fuck yeah.
Pull up. Let's have a conversation. That's what real men do.
Right.
And I'm the gay one,
But
bitch.
you know, 50 not gonna be able to pull up on Floyd because that's too.
Nah, he
now
could.
you,
Man, he can.
it's too
could.
many
He can.
motherfuckers.
Nah,
that's
it
gonna
don't
get
matter.
Nah, he can.
They both they camps.
Oh, yeah.
They
he
have a
can.
standoff. They
Oh, okay,
definitely
yeah,
can
yeah,
talk.
yeah.
But they already fought before though. They
Yeah.
fought before.
They said 50 popped off on him.
Yeah. I mean, 50 ain't no sucker.
And you
50
know
probably was
what?
like, I gotta steal your
And
ass
see-
first.
And see, that's why when you go into this industry, you feed people with a long silver spoon. You can't really get close to people, lock arms, and say, "This is my buddy."
no.
You know what I'm saying?
Not
Because
on
you can't
personal
trust
terms
everybody.
like that.
Because everything is a motive for business.
Yeah.
Everything is a motive for business.
You right.
Everything is a publicity stunt. Everything is let me get myself hot. Let me drop this. Let me call some attention to me. Let me get more followers on IG. Like everything is a motive
And they
behind
don't see
it.
that shit be temporary as fuck.
Celebrities, because I feel like certain celebrities that necessarily aren't doing nothing right now, but aren't really tripping off doing anything right now. They just comfortable in their own skin. But then you have those celebrities that want to still stay relevant, like 50 Cent. Like he said, you haven't had a album for a minute or a hot song.
But I don't even think music is 50 Direction because he started getting into movies.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I know. That's what I'm saying. But you got other artists that, like, say for instance, like, because he does draw attention to himself on the internet and different things like that. And you have artists that's like him that do publicity stunts to get recognized. But then you got those other ones that's just cool. They cool with the success they already had.
He just giving the people what they like.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a tactic for him to get one up on nobody. He just giving the people what they like. He fell into a hole, and that's where he at. They love him for being that troll in the hole, bro.
Because he been doing that shit. He been doing this shit
from Rick Ross to John Rule.
I think Slim look at a lot of them peoples as suckers, and he be carrying it as such.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
Exposing.
50 Cent is always in the news for arguing.
But everybody not a sucker.
He's always in the news for
he treat
arguing.
everybody like they are though.
But if they not calling his bluff, then they is a sucker.
Got you.
That's the way it is. Like, yeah, I got in his mind. He was involved with like real life gangsters. And he coming into this industry. You think he give a fuck about any of them? Ain't none of them gonna do none of that, man.
But you know, we live in a world that they thrive off of drama, so this is exciting to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling 50 Cent a bitch because I don't personally know 50 Cent. I'm not calling Mayweather a bitch because I don't know Mayweather. But I'm saying this situation is bitch nigga shit.
Yeah.
This is what females do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Baby mothers do shit like this. They fight over niggas on Instagram and put up baby pictures. The son ain't yours. Shit like that.
Right.
You know, this is what hood bitches do. And I feel like as men, you shouldn't do things like that. I don't even think women should do it. You know what I'm saying? It should be some sense of maturity, some pride. You know what I'm saying? You got your kids looking at you.
Yeah.
He even went as far. Mayweather put the picture of 50 Cent up on his Instagram, his baby, his son that he's taking care of, and the guy that he's neglecting, his other son that he's neglecting. He said, now your other son that you're neglecting really likes you. This new baby, you don't even know if it's really yours.
Oh, they is going.
He
low.
went-
The little light skin one.
Yeah, the little light skin one. He said, you don't
he
even,
went
that
hard.
shit, like, that's disrespectful to
Yeah,
me.
man.
And people thrive off that shit. That every news shouldn't be news for the world.
Well, I mean, that's the world we in, though.
That's
I mean,
disrespectful as shit to me.
But the internet brought us to that because it wasn't going like that before the internet.
No, it's not.
yes,
It's
it
not.
was.
First and foremost,
Tupac and them was going through that
first
type
of
of
all,
shit.
we can't blame the internet. You have to understand it's the way the people use the internet.
Yeah.
It always go back to the people and how they use things because things can be designed how you use it. I don't use my social media like that. I don't blog and gossip on my Instagram about, you know what I'm saying?
Other people,
Yeah,
yeah.
about other people. It's how people use it. And people see that type of shit get
Get them
attention,
attention.
so they like shit like that.
Nah, yeah, you
You know
right.
what I'm saying? They
understand.
like shit like that. They praise a bitch that's quick to talk about somebody's business.
Because the talent is lacking now, and they using that social media to
Doing what you can to
They calling that the new talent.
yeah, basically.
Man, that's
T
crazy.
is the new talent, basically.
But he been doing this shit since motherfucking what the fuck is Young Buck? You know when he got into it with Young Buck in his own group.
Man, Young Buck,
He
Game.
exposed Young.
yeah,
all
had
them
him
niggas.
crying, put him on the album,
Yeah.
put him
I thought that shit
crying on
was
the
funny.
album,
Yeah,
put him crying on the album and all that
yeah.
shit.
I mean,
fucked
it's
up.
but I don't see how you feel like that when we grew up like that though. Not
Yeah.
in the terms of
What you mean?
That's why I'm.
It just ain't, it ain't for the masses, basically.
Yeah, it's not for
It
everybody,
ain't for
but
everybody.
I mean, shit. We used
Hold
to
up.
have.
First of all, when we grew up, we did go through things, but we went through things amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
We didn't try to humiliate each other. We were just going through a disagreement, and we was just trying to hit each other, hurt each other. We wasn't trying to hurt each other in front
Until
of
the
the
hoes
world.
hit it.
yeah,
Yeah.
fuck them.
That's true. Well, it
Because
wasn't.
when you try to hurt people in front of the world, basically what you're trying to do is destroy them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're trying to destroy their character.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
Don't look
now
at me,
you're
look
trying
at
to
him.
make other people have opinions about people that they don't even know.
Right.
We don't know 50. We don't know Floyd.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's some good that they have done for each other in their relationship that they're not going to speak upon. And it might be more good than bad.
Yeah.
But they just mad at each other, trying to take each other down, trying to humiliate each other and destroy each other.
Crab in
And
a
to
barrel.
me, that's bitch nigga shit.
Crab in the barrel.
That's how I feel about it. Okay, so let's move on, okay? A man was arrested for walking out of Platinum Fitness ass naked.
What?
Thank you. All because their slogan is Judgment Free Zone. Judgment Free Zone. So he walked out there free as shit. And now he's not free because the bitch is in jail.
Free balling.
People tripping, man.
But judgment free zone, they
That's
wasn't
crazy
supposed to
as fuck.
judge him.
Even if that joke worked out.
And decent exposure ass nigga.
People doing anything to go viral.
Now we're going to
man.
go over here to Tony T because that's my T. Yes, and Tony's going to give us the local news for today. We still got that music. Oh! We back, bitch. We back. We still got that music. Production is alive. Yes, Tony T got the local news. So give us the local news for today.
Well, the local news ain't really nothing positive. Just you know,
else is
Just
it's,
like this story we done told with 50.
no, you know, it's warm weather in DC lately, so a fourth body has been found in the waterways of Washington DC. This is the fourth one in Rock Creek, one down the wharf, one on Bennett Road side of Anacostia, and another one down by Rock Creek again.
Are they all women?
Nah, a woman and 3 men. One of them was a 17-year-old, one of them was a 20-year-old, and one of them was a 26-year-old. And one of them they still trying to investigate.
So, Tony, let me ask you a question, because there's been a lot of killing going on here in the district. What do you think us as a community can do to try to prevent so many people from dying and getting killed?
I think people doing it because they don't have no options right now. It's no, I mean,
I know.
it's jobs, but I mean, it's not enough people letting them know that it's jobs or that they able to
You think
get
people
jobs.
are killing people because they not working?
Nah, yeah, they doing it out of boredom. You know what I'm saying? Nah, no funnies. They doing it out of.
What are you laughing for?
They doing it out of boredom. Like they don't have no jobs. They don't have nothing to do. So they ended up finding another way to either get some money, come up, or
So you think they killing people for money?
they doing it out of boredom. They don't have nothing else
Now,
to
some
do.
people are just mentally fucked up.
Yeah, that's true. That's
yeah,
true.
I just think because there's no reason that you could be bored. Oh, I'm gonna just stab a nigga. Like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That's
At the
just
train
crazy.
station this
Yeah,
morning.
that's
Oh,
just
man.
crazy.
I mean, but like that's just
what
like
do you think I don't even care why they doing it. I'm trying to figure out what do you think we as a community
I
to
don't know.
save our kids. What do you feel like we need to do?
I don't know, cause when I was working with Pizza Holics, we tried that going in the neighborhood, talking to the youth. If this hood beefing with this hood, bring them together, have meetings, take them out on outings and shit.
But they stopped that.
No, this is what I'm saying. They stopped it because
Why?
the fucking kids was going to the meetings, getting whatever gifts and shit they was getting, and then 2 days later, one of them people that we had at the meeting shot the shit out of one of the other ones that we just had a meeting with, and they supposed to squash it. They was only doing what they needed to do for that point in time, but 72 hours later, they was back at it again. We had a
Then I
age,
feel like that they should have thought of another way instead of giving them gifts. They shouldn't give up. I don't think we should ever give up. I think we need to be consistent on trying to make the community better.
it's a day and age where the youth don't listen to nobody. Like a kid real life told me in the neighborhood where I stay at, the youth
And
around
then that
we
goes
talking.
back to the parents then.
Guess what he said though? We holding a conversation. I'm talking to the youth. He said, "Man, yeah, Slim, I see you every time you out here. You know, you got positive shit to say, and they be listening to you. But I don't listen to niggas that I ain't never see put no work in front of my face."
And that goes back to the parents. I don't even really fucking care because some of them are ignorant, but at the end of the day, it goes back to the parents. Like the parents got to step up and be parents. A lot of parents want to be their kids' friends. They don't want to be the parent. They don't want to take that responsibility. They want to hang out all night, sleep all day, and let their kids raise themselves. That's what they want to do. They want to give them a phone. Here, bitch, play the game. No one's active. I feel like our community is not active enough. No one wants to get active until it happens to their child.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
That's the fucked up
People
part.
active, but the active people get frowned upon right now. Like let's say Treon White.
That's
for
because
instance.
that's
He
because
can't-
everyone's not active.
But hear what I'm saying? Nothing he do is enough for the people. Like he come the other day, somebody went live on Facebook. They found a body in Minnesota. Why they live? No news people was there or nothing. Treon White walked up on the live and was talking to find out what was going on. You know what I'm saying? He went to his live, addressed it, let everybody know what was going on in Southeast before the news did it. You still had people, man, he ain't do this, he ain't do that. It's like it's people that's doing it, but what they doing will never be enough for people. And he got people that's backing them that's really out in Southeast. They in our neighborhood. They coming through. The other day we outside, they came through. Hey, man, we on the arc, man. We got jobs down there. We got this. They trying, but the kids was like,
you do got those
fuck?
ignorant, you do got those ignorant people that just don't give a
yeah,
fuck.
the Muslims
And
came
I
through the other
understand
day.
that, but see, this is the thing is, my problem is with that is, I feel like the people that's doing work are focusing on the people that's not helping them more than they supporting the people that is helping them.
Mm-hmm.
Martin Luther King had people against him,
Mm-hmm.
but it didn't stop him from doing what he was doing. He still marched with the people that was gonna fuck with him.
Yeah.
And it was because of his consistency, his determination, and his focus on the people that's marching with him that got us in better situations that we have than they had back then.
Yeah, and like but like I get what he's saying too. Like even though Martin Luther King did all that, we're still fighting for certain stuff to this day
Right.
that he already was fighting for back in the 60s.
But I feel
so it's
like
it's never going to, if we feel like we still, no matter what we do, it's still like we still got to keep fighting no matter what, but it's still going to take more time.
I mean,
It's
the
still gonna take
problem
more
is,
time.
if you sit back and listen and ask yourself, what am I doing?
Mm-hmm.
That's the answer right there.
I've definitely done try to do my part. Did try to do.
I ain't lying, Ron. Like that shit is not. I tried it too, bro. Like this shit, real life.
You got
it's
niggas
not,
around.
It's
You got
better,
niggas in
it's
our
easier
own
said than
backyard
done, bro.
that won't even step up and
It
It's
ain't
easier
even about
said
them.
than done.
No, it ain't. It's
that.
easy.
I get it's not about them,
easy.
but
it's easy.
I'm
And
gonna
that's
tell
to
you why.
fix.
I'm gonna tell you why it's easier said than done. I could get a youth right now, pull him to the side, me and him. He'll listen to me all day in the paint. But the positivity that I told him to do, yeah, man, go get a job, stay in school, shorty. When he get with his mans and them, and they do
kid want to
this,
hear that shit though.
but that's what we need to be telling them.
No, we do not.
Why not? When they standing outside on the block all day.
What makes you think that's the answer? You telling them to go get a job? What is a job?
I'm talking about me giving him positive reinforcements in his life. If I come outside every morning
Who's
and
to
he's
say
standing
that's
he's standing in front of my door, in front of my motherfucking neighborhood, you 14, you supposed to be in school. I'm supposed to be telling you. That's what happened when we was out there. We got our ass kicked.
This is my belief. I think the leaders that's in position, they get distracted too quick. They get distracted too quick. They worried about the wrong things.
They are.
Like, my thing, and I don't know if this is going to sound cruel, but, you know, this is my truth, and it's Tell the Truth Tuesday. If I'm trying to help somebody and they don't want my help, I'm leaving them the fuck alone.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's it. I'm not going to be worried,
You can't
this
waste your
nigga
time.
walked away from...
Yeah.
No, I'm going to keep pressing till I get people that get it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Martin Luther King and them did. They didn't worry about people that wasn't getting it. They focused on people that was getting it. Because those people that was getting it was also reaching out, bringing in other people that was getting it, which made it a big force that you couldn't deny.
You gotta also think and go back to what I said at the beginning of the show, Joe. You can't do nothing if they not right mentally. Them fucking kids along with us. How can we help and tell a kid something when we need help? You can't. How can you get in a relationship if you don't know who you are? You gotta get the help for yourself so you can know what to tell these kids. I'm done with the you need to go to school, preach, and all that bullshit because. For real, when you get to certain levels of school, the shit becomes a hustle and a business. When you become to certain levels of the church, it becomes a business. I mean, so they tired of hearing that shit. We've been preaching that shit, like you said, motherfuckers been telling you, and shit still fucked up.
I finished school though.
What the fuck that mean?
Guess what? I couldn't get a job without a motherfucking high school diploma.
What the fuck is a job? What is a job?
It's better than standing in front of my motherfucking building when I come outside, fool, waiting to get your ass slaughtered.
Motherfucking people that come from work get slaughtered every day. What's your point?
So let's do this. Let's do this one at a time.
Oh, you talking about statistics, man.
Let's do this
Little
one
girl
at a
was going
time.
on an ice cream truck.
Let's
got
do this
killed.
one at a time. How can we help?
Helping
Ron,
yourself.
how can
you start with
how can
yourself?
Thinking cap help.
Thinking cap can help. Like for instance, I'm starting therapy in a couple of months for myself because for real, I'm not doing these kids no justice, and it starts helping myself because I know I need some type of mental stability.
Go ahead.
I know I do because I know from my upbringing, I know I'm fucked up on certain subject matters. So how can I share knowledge with this little kid when for real, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's levels to the shit.
That's not true though, because the shit you went through in life could impact that little kid if you just spoke on what you went through. He could be going through the same thing, bro. We not trying to go to class to be a pastor, bro.
It's bigger than just telling him about my experiences. That don't make no sense.
We didn't say go to.
Nah, because to give somebody positive input, you don't need to go through no classes. Positive, tell somebody.
Joe, it's positive old heads that just getting out of jail come and trying to tell kids to stay off the street all the time. The shit is up. The gig is up.
But guess what? He could get through to a kid.
Whatever, Tony. Anyway,
it's
you
truth.
gotta. That's not the fucking truth.
So
it's not the truth.
So
Who are you? If I'm a kid and you come up to me telling me some shit, I'm gonna look at you like you crazy.
But guess what? You gonna look at me like you crazy, but the next kid might don't.
Man, that nigga ain't paying you no attention,
He
man.
can tell you I be outside right
I don't
now,
care
bro.
what you
with
telling
20
them kids,
bro. 15 of them don't listen. 5 of them do. The 5 that do, they be with me. Guess what? That 5 got jobs and they had their jobs for the last month.
Why do you keep saying jobs?
I helped out. That's something.
That's your definition of helping.
It's something though. I got 5 kids
Well,
out of my
maybe
neighborhood
that's
out of
his
20
mission.
off
Like,
the
his
block.
mission is to help people
That's
to get
what I'm saying.
jobs.
I got
Congratulations,
5
man.
out of 20 off the block.
Congratulations,
They got a job,
Tom.
bro. That might
Congratulations,
not be nothing to you,
It
bro,
ain't.
but that's something to me,
Don't be
bro.
rude, Ron. Let him
That's something to
finish.
me.
Let him
Because guess
finish.
what?
Don't be rude.
Because D can tell you, bro, he came and seen firsthand, bro, out of 20. One of them just got killed. He got shot around there standing on the block of the ice cream truck. The other 5, they got a job. What happened to the other 14? Maybe they go follow them and go get a job.
I'm a firm.
It's starting somewhere.
Me personally, I ain't teaching no kid to get a job. I'm teaching the kid to own their own business. That's how I think.
Guess what? You
The
gotta
fuck is a
start
job?
somewhere, though,
Man,
Ron.
that's
He was
where you
standing in
start.
front of the block all day.
I think you putting poison in the youth by telling them to go and look for a fucking job.
I can't
That's
tell him
me.
to start a business with no fucking funding. He don't have nothing. He don't have
Yo,
nothing going on.
That's
so look,
why. That's
to
why.
start somewhere. Guess
Yo,
what?
you
Go
talk
get a job.
sometimes. You just need to listen.
Go get a job.
Because
You
you
do
telling.
too,
I had to
No,
get a job to start my
No,
business,
yes, the
Ron.
fuck you
No,
do.
time out.
Okay, no,
Because-
hold on, no. Don't hush me. This not your fucking show. This not your, you put your finger,
had-
no, I don't. No, let me tell you something. This not your fucking show. You tell he gotta listen, no, nigga, you gotta listen too.
Joe, when you find out the information, that's why. You talking about how you gonna tell him to get a job when he ain't got no money. It's
Well, what you gotta understand, both of you have valid points, but guess what? It's no technique on reaching people.
Yeah.
It's no technique.
no wrong
His
answers.
technique is right and your technique is right.
I
As
think
long
it's
as you
wrong.
reach
I took
somebody.
entrepreneurship
I know
in
people
in
that come
school.
from jail and reach more people than people that go to class. Then there's
I
people
took
that go to
entrepreneurship in
class.
school.
that
Okay, you
reach
took
people.
entrepreneurship in school.
But they didn't tell me
It's
that I
more
needed my own
people-
fucking money
okay.
to do it. I had to
It's
go get
more
a job.
people- Hold
What?
on, listen.
You
listen.
let this type of
I could-
talk go on. This is crazy.
Listen. You know what? I will cut this fucking show. Just straight like that.
All right, go ahead.
I'm not hollering with these motherfuckers in here, D. D, I'm not hollering. I got a tour coming up. I'm not stressing myself out in this bitch. This gray on my chin came from wisdom, not stress.
Can I go?
Go ahead, D. I
I
like
want
it.
to go to the tour with you.
Oh, no. So I thought you would. Yeah, let me tell you something right now. Both of y'all have valid points. That's what I'm saying. People have their own special techniques of reaching people. What he's saying, somebody from jail and their experience, that's very true. They can reach people. What you saying, going to counseling, and you probably learn some things about yourself to fix yourself in order to be able to relate to a person. I get that, yes. Certain people that haven't been to church bring people to Christ quicker than the preacher does. So you got to understand that there's certain ways and certain techniques of reaching people. So there's no right and wrong in this situation.
It is a wrong.
Can I
No,
say
it's
something? Can I
not.
say
It's only it's me in the quota and it's me in the mission if you're able to reach someone.
That's true.
Can I say
So it's
something?
no wrong.
It's all about
no
reaching
wrong.
them. I get it.
But-
It's all about reaching
But when
them.
I was younger though, and coming up like around the way and stuff like that, I would always rather listen to somebody that was on the street than somebody that was in the, for the simple fact that these motherfuckers don't know what we dealing with on the street every fucking day.
You was a fool then growing up
Nah.
then.
How
You
the
was.
fuck you gonna call this man a
time out.
fool?
Growing up, and you was. And ain't nothing wrong with
That's a
that.
lot of
No,
the
you can't
youth
even
right
say
now,
that though,
Ron.
bro.
No, it is,
You can't
because-
say that though.
Why I can't say that?
Because in the fucking area that I'm in, if I'm not exposed to anything else, then that's all I know. You can't say that I'm a fucking fool. You a fool
Nah, I
because
say
you're
when-
not going through what we going through.
D, I grew up in the same hood you
Bruh,
from. What are you
but
talking
you're
about?
not doing the same shit that I was
What are
doing.
you doing? First of
Bruh.
all, how do you fuck do you know? First, that's one.
First of all,
secondly,
you don't even know what I'm doing. So how the fuck you gonna say that somebody else is a
no,
fool?
I know.
for
I
thinking
said
like
you were a
that?
fool at that age
But you
for
can't
listening
say
to a
that,
nigga from
though.
the street.
Because if I'm looking
That's
up
what
to
I
him
said.
at that point in time, that's who's doing what he doing. He's the nigga that's out there doing his thing.
Yeah.
He got the money. He got all this other shit, but he doing
So
all
as an adult, do you agree you was a fool for listening
Of course,
to him?
of course. Now,
That's
but
all I'm
just-
saying.
But
That's
nah.
all I'm saying. You agreeing with what I'm saying?
Hold on, but it's to how you said it.
Yeah,
You
I-
attack. You
No matter how I said it, it's the truth. Is it the truth?
Listen.
Is it the truth?
Let me tell you.
My approach
Cut
was
his
a little
mic.
aggressive.
Can you cut his mic? Cut his mic. Fuck you. Cut his mic. Cut his mic. Cut his mic. Cut his mic. Cut his mic.
This nigga is
Turn my mic off. I'm about to take a picture of that motherfucker and blast
Raw
that shit.
dirty
We gonna
as
make that
shit.
motherfucker go viral.
Did you cut his mic? Cut his mic, please. Thank you. Thank you. Cut Cut his mic. Thank you. You cut it? Thank you. Yeah, now he mad at the mad at the engineer. Go ahead, D. Finish what you saying.
No, I'm not saying, man. Basically, well, I see what he's saying is like I was a fool for listening or whatever the case is, but at the end of the day, that's what I was doing at that time. You know, certain people, you can't judge them based off their everybody can't be like you. Everybody don't have, you know, a great home and everything like that. You probably, you know what I'm saying, like you said, y'all wasn't really talking, but you still had a home. You know, niggas like me move from place to place to place. I'm from around it. My people still own the house around it, but I'm moving from place to place with my mom, and I've been experiencing different things, being around different people. Everybody don't operate the same way as we do on that side of town. So you got to adjust to wherever you at. If I'm on Bury Farm side, they not gonna curry shit like how the fuck we curry shit on our side of town. So I gotta adjust to what the fuck.
Why don't they?
Because at the end of the day, they don't.
Joe, it's people from our neighborhood that went over Bury Farm. That went over to Bury Farm.
It is. It's certain people, but everybody can't do that. I'm not everybody. See, it's certain motherfuckers that's even grew up with me that's not about that shit. That's not gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. So at the end of the day, I'm going to school with these niggas. I'm the only one fighting, and everybody else not.
Everybody's not a chameleon.
Everybody's not going to be on the same shit. Everybody's not going to grow up the same way and go through the same stuff.
I don't even understand.
All right, good. Here we go. Let's go to Zamunda. Squidge it.
Oh,
Thank you. No fucking, oh God, let me tell you something. It won't be cut the mic, it will be leave. Don't play with my best friend. Squidget said, Ron, your approach was very aggressive, and your opinion is not the only one that matters.
Definitely.
That's right. Thank you. That's very true. Do you agree, Tony?
Man,
You
everybody
here?
got
I
an
agree
opinion.
with that. Are you here?
No,
I
listen,
agree with that.
I was thinking we all got opinions,
Of
but
course.
I can't say Ron's was wrong because what Ron said was right, and what I'm saying is right as well because I know that
Ron is so aggressive.
I know
Denise, Ron is irritating today. Ron is back up.
I know what I'm trying with these kids is what worked for
Mari
me.
said Ron is backed up with something. Yolanda says, right, D. Shannon says, thank you, Lonnie. Ron is out of control. Okay?
I expect women to say that. Cause they're not thinking from a man's approach. A lot of these
Kim saying Ron is being real ass. Ron is being a real ass today. Thanks, Lottie, for cutting the mic. Thank you.
What I'm trying with the kids is what really worked for me though.
Don said, who turned this mic back on? Keep going, Tony.
Yeah, that's what worked for me though, like real life.
Cookie said Ron is fired.
I
He
grew up
needs some
looking at
milk.
niggas in the neighborhood, but then I had the recreation center, the prominent recreation center, and the Big Brother programs and
Nicole
mentors
said, I'm
and
happy
shit.
to hear Ron is going to therapy because he needs it. Go
They
ahead,
told
T.
me to go to school. They told us, you know what I'm saying, what to do. But like in school, entrepreneurship told us you could get loans. They ain't tell me that I needed my own money. It would have been faster with my own money. They was teaching us how to get loans and stocks and shit. So they was, like you said, school was teaching us certain shit, but wasn't teaching us the shit that we knew. But you still can't do shit in life without a high school diploma.
Give Ron some milk.
My
Go ahead,
thing
Tony.
is-
That's not true.
Basically, it's true.
Ron,
bruh.
what are you going through today? Prayers for Ron. Go ahead, Tony.
Fast food.
I
They
see
want,
why
they
this
want to
world
see your
fucked
high
up.
school diploma.
If they
wanna
agreeing
see
with
it.
that shit, I see why the world is fucked up.
I mean, I'm just
Everybody
saying
don't,
they
just
want to
because
see your
people
high school
don't agree with you
diplomas,
don't
bruh.
mean that the world
and
is
that's
fucked.
This man just said you can't make it without a high school diploma.
No, I said you basically can't do shit right now without
Are
some type
you
of diploma.
insane?
And right now they even want motherfucking bachelor degrees and shit to be trash,
now
man.
that I disagree with because I know these days people can make money and do their thing without. They come up like that.
I understand.
Yeah.
That's,
Okay,
that's
I'm
office-
sorry. I know y'all still want to talk about this, but y'all can talk about it later. We got to move on. Too much arguing drains the show. Ron, go ahead. It's on you. What is his segment?
The shit.
Yes.
The
What is his segment?
I forgot where I was
Who
at.
blew
Y'all
your
just fucking made me so
Who
mad.
blew your day?
What is his segment?
Who?
Play the music. Just play the music. I just want to hear something
Shit list.
other than
On
him.
the shit list.
Yes,
The
okay.
shit list,
I
that's
hope
what
it's
it is.
yourself.
No.
Yes.
Anyway, since he fucked my music up on purpose and then brings it in when
What
I'm
the
talking,
fuck is that? I'll turn that on. The music.
I want him to take his head off.
Go ahead. Just go ahead.
We gonna do that during
He gave him
during
the
this
shit
motherfucking
list.
fashion show. You will be up on there today.
Go, Ron.
Gave him the shit list.
The shit list goes to Lonnie Bee.
Oh.
Good afternoon, everyone. We want to know why was our fucking break so long?
Oh, that was the shit list?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good question.
He was fucking serious.
People really
Okay.
missing the show, and I was too, and I was fucking pissed and absurd.
Okay,
If that's
and
a
guess
word.
what? There will be another break, bitch. After today. Yeah, after
Is
today.
that a word? Absurd.
Yeah. The break was so long because we need to recuperate and come back fresh.
Don't say we, say you.
Yeah, we need to recuperate.
I didn't need to recuperate.
We need to recuperate.
I definitely
okay?
did.
I did.
Yeah, he needed to recuperate because you was trying to get rid of both of them.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you was.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you was. You sure you want to break that shit here? Because okay, do you want to?
I don't have no say so on
do
this
you
show.
want to break? Yeah, clearly because they still here. Thank you. They still here. Thank you. You wanted to get rid of both. Yo, bring the shit here. Yeah, I show you the real 50 Cent
And
is,
guess
bitch.
who was next?
Thank you. No, if you get rid of me, it won't be no show. Thank you. Yeah, he wanted to get rid of them too.
Well, if a man say, motherfucker, you can't do shit without a diploma, I mean, maybe, I don't know.
But
Maybe
I'm
we
just
should
saying-
get rid of it.
No, I'm just saying anything right now. Their requirements they be wanting to see your high school
Anything
diploma,
dealing with a
bro.
job, right?
or career.
The oil career.
That's why you
Job,
gotta go
career.
get your own, bro.
And guess what?
That's my point.
You still
Okay,
gonna
so
have to
let's
show
move
some
on.
type
So
of
there's
school.
you. Okay, now D, what's your T for today?
All right. Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, he back in the news?
Yes, he finally got arrested. For
Oh,
real,
okay.
Finally got arrested. On July 2nd, the Manhattan District Attorney's Office hit Weinstein with heavier charges than he had been previously facing in New York, including a more serious degree of sexual assault charges. He also was charged in Los Angeles, and he also was charged in it says Kentucky as well. And yeah. So his charge, he's definitely facing heavier stiff charge. He already made bail, $1 million, everything like that. But he still goes. He already pleaded, entered a plea of guilty of not guilty, on July 13th, and he gotta go back to court this fall. So he's out now, but he's officially charged.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I mean,
Okay,
I had to say that one.
Okay, I want to read Shirley Johnson comment, okay? Now, I don't know how I'm going to get... Okay, there we go. Shirley Johnson says, I'm thinking by a means point. Okay, she says, but I am a mother that fought hard to keep my kids from being a child that won't make it by four half degrees their own business and... or 4.5 degrees in their own business and high in the government. Okay, she's responding to when I said that if certain people don't get it, I'm not fighting for them to get it. I'm just going to let them be. Okay? Now, a lot of mothers do fight for their kids. Okay? And a lot of mothers don't give up fighting for their kids. And some, not most, have those type of outcomes that she have. Okay, but then there's some mothers that fight for their kids and die still fighting for their kids because their kids
Don't wanna listen.
don't want to listen and take advantage of their mothers. And for everybody's situation, there probably was a point where your kids start listening to you. But there's some people that kids don't listen to them. So you can only do what a mother and a father could do. You know what I'm saying? You can't stress yourself out because we all still have our own lives that we have to live. Now, just because I'm putting you out there for you to learn on your own don't mean I don't love you or I'm giving up on you. Just like my brother, for example, he just came home, halfway house. Okay? One of my biggest fears is my brother getting out of there and going back to the street life because he been in for 12 years. That's all he know. That's all he know. He don't know nothing else. So this new life he's trying to adapt to. Now, I can talk to my brother till he blue in the face. But at the end of the day, if he don't listen to me, I'm not responsible for his consequences. I'm not responsible for his consequences.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to take in and listen to the person that's trying to help you.
I got you.
If you don't, some people see you as that person that's never going to give up on them. They takes advantage of you.
Definitely when they older, man.
Yeah, they takes advantage of you.
Definitely when you older.
They
why
take
is
the
that,
advantage of
though?
you.
But why is that when you get older, that's when they definitely...
Because people don't want to listen and people become comfortable. People start to think mommy always gonna be there. Daddy always gonna be there. Granddaddy always gonna be there. So the things that granddaddy and mommy work so hard for, they think that it belongs to them because they still have that childlike mind that they don't want to grow up.
And then I got a friend that like you were saying earlier, kind of take advantage of me for real. Like he always come and ask me for favors, but he know Lonnie. He got our other friends, but he never really asks them for nothing. And then when I don't,
And let me say why. Because, like Miss Shirley, okay? Ron is the type of person that fight for him. Like Ron sit there and fight for him. Ron sit there and say, do this and do that. And okay, man, I'm gonna give you $20. This is the last time. But he know it's not the last time. Yeah. He know it's not. And Ron falls. It's a circle. He got Ron walking in. See me, you got me fucked up. No. No.
So it's not. You don't got one person like that.
No, it's not happening.
That's not deteriorating. You know what I'm saying?
So he got Ron walking in this motherfucking circle.
He is.
He got Ron walking in the circle.
Well,
it's a pattern.
I've been noticing, but the thing is.
So you know what he doing? He's taking his kindness for weakness, and he's taking advantage of his good heart. That's what he's doing.
And he is.
Everybody don't
like
fall
it's not
for
taking
that,
effect on you now that you really paying attention and you see
and it really felt. It really hit me when I needed him for a favor.
That's what I was about to say.
And he wasn't there. That's when I really.
See, and that's Ron fault.
It is.
So if you need him for a favor, what makes you think he's gonna have a favor for you when he always asks you for favors?
So did he like? Did he like even attempt? He ain't even attempt or nothing.
Said he tried, but what I asked him for wasn't nothing.
Wasn't nothing
and
compared to what he
because
asked.
of what I was asking him to do was gonna benefit him though.
That's crazy.
But I just didn't let him know, and I wasn't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just the type of motherfucker I am. But you know, I'm able to sleep at night, and that's what's important to me because I give him hell because I'm always telling him my approach probably fucked up with him sometimes too. Like me, him, and Lonnie and our other friend had a conversation one time, and I was just telling him like the shit that he was doing was fucked up and wrong. You know what I'm saying? So. And again, I know my approach.
Y'all was having a conversation on the deck. I went upstairs moisturizing my face and stuff and changing my clothes.
You a piece of shit.
I went upstairs. Because let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. What I have learned growing up, tough love is the best love. Yeah. Tough love is the best love because it's the love that you can feel. It's the love that you can feel. See, when you're so kind-hearted to people and you let people use you, they don't feel the love. Or they see you as an easy skate.
But that's crazy because I see you as a tough love type of person.
No.
Yeah, he's saying
it's a different love. Yeah. I'm going to tell you something. First of all, he's an asshole. That's number one. That's not tough love that he do. He's an asshole. But when it comes to his friends and people that he fuck with, he is there. Like he is there. He have those conversations, assholes conversations, but at the end of the day, they can still swindle shit out of him. And that's what he does. The homeboy, he swindled shit out of me. He borrowed $20 from me. He borrowed $20 from me. The guy that Ron talking about, he borrowed $20 from me one time. He gave it back to me the next day. Ron never gets his money back. He never gets his money back.
Maybe he feel like he just don't have to pay you back.
That's how he feel.
No, he feels like he don't have to pay him back because Ron is sweet for it.
Yeah.
If you see somebody sweet for it, you're going to take advantage of them, Miss Shirley. If you see somebody sweet for it, you're going to take advantage of them.
Nah, that's true.
You're going to work the shit out of them. Let's be real.
I mean,
if you living in your mother's house and your mother ain't asking you for rent, bitch, you ain't going nowhere.
That's true.
You ain't going nowhere.
But I don't think that's taking the well. I can't.
Nah,
When I went back and looked at it over the years, like it's like he been kind of my son for real. You know what I'm saying? And
but you know what the whole disheartening part about it is?
What?
If Ron ever need him, he won't be there.
Yeah, it's like you paying for a friend.
Nah, it ain't that.
That's the disheartening part.
Not that I'm paying for a friend.
That's the fucked up part. So I ask people like this, Miss Shirley, how much do you invest into people that's not willing to invest nothing in you?
Great
Especially
question.
when Ron said the favor was slim.
Yeah, it was.
How much? So you don't keep pressing people to do right or to get it when they never get it because they don't see themselves as getting it. They only see themselves as continuing getting shit from you.
And you know what's the number one thing about that is? That shit really takes away from your happiness, man.
Yeah, it does.
Which that's the most important thing out of life, Joe.
Man.
But you know what else is a fucked up thing about it too, y'all? They try to make you feel bad if you decide to say no.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro.
It's a song.
Shirley, they try to make you feel bad if you decide. That's the way that they hold on to you.
Like I never
That's
said
how they
yes.
hold on to you. That's how they hold on to you. That's how they secure you so you won't go away. They try to make so you gonna leave me out here like this, but I'm your best friend. I'm your son. That's what they hit you with.
I got tea for y'all.
So they try to make you feel bad for their situation and the problems that you didn't even cause in their
With
life.
the same 24 hours in a day I got.
That shit hit me just now. That shit just happened to me too.
Shit, I'm off. I didn't, and see that's go back to what you said about the kids and shit. I was about to help him start a business and all that. Like I really be in it to win it. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them type of niggas that you really can count on. But at the same time, I had to realize everything ain't for everybody, and I had to take what he said. And man, you gotta kind of let people walk.
It's a hurting feeling. When
It's
you
a hurting feeling, but you gonna get over it though. You know what I'm saying? You definitely gonna get over it. It's definitely a hurting feeling because at the end of the day, your friends really representation of you too. And when you really think about it. And when you winning, they should be winning. But when you trying to show them the way, like I don't want my friends to give me 100,000. I never want that. But I do want you to show me how to get it and teach me the ways and put the game on me. Fuck yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's our job as friends.
Because it's easy for your friend to give you 100,000 and you gonna fuck it up.
Because you could be a millionaire, but you really a broke millionaire.
Got you.
If you don't know what to do with that million. You know what I'm saying?
So, But at the end of the day, I just honestly believe that you have to have, nothing is wrong with saying no. Nothing is wrong with saying no. You know, because sometimes people mindset is not in the mindset to set themselves up to grow. Like when it comes to my brother, he just got out. I want to go to the mall. You in the halfway house. You in the halfway house. I want shoes. I want this. I want that. You know what I'm saying? But you got my little niece out here. You know what I'm saying? You got to get on your feet. You got to get a job because they give you time limits in the halfway house. You got to get a job by a certain time so they can send you home so you can get on the ankle box. You got to have a phone line. You got to know where you going. The people got to go to the house and inspect the house. Like all that shit. This shit needs to be in order. But I want to see my man. I want to make sure this person give me some money. I want this, that, and all that. So I'm in the motherfucker talking to him blue till I'm blue in the face. There's gonna come a point if you not getting it, I gotta walk away.
Yeah.
Because you think your way is the right way. So you're not even listening to what I gotta say, so I gotta let you go your way.
So it's seeming like his mind's still in the street.
Yeah, your mind is still there.
Why is it like that though? Like if somebody, a family member or a friend come home, you be there for them. They want to go to all the motherfuckers that gave them their ass to kiss.
I was telling them, I said they need to get people that release, they need to give them, that needs a class. They need a class to reintroduce them to society.
Yeah. But they take classes though. But I don't know what type of classes.
I'm talking about release classes. I'm talking about release classes. When you going home, when you on your way out the door, you need to know what's going on in the world. Because when you get out there and you lost or you don't know what's going on, because you got some people who coming home after 20, 30 years. Yeah. We didn't have iPods. We didn't have all the iPhones and all that shit when they first went in.
Half of the buildings ain't there.
So it's like, it's totally different. You gotta I feel like you gotta reintroduce them to society and not just put them back out there and just expect them to just get it. Otherwise, they're gonna run right back to what the fuck they're all they know.
Right. That's true. Okay, so let's move on. We got some more questions and topics that we talking about. Thank you for that one, Miss Shirley. Yes. What time is it disrespectful to come back into the house if you in a relationship?
Anytime past 12, probably. I'm gonna say that though.
Nah, it depends. Like
12.
Like my profession, I come in at wee hours of the morning, but I know 4 o'clock is like a deadline with me. It take less than an hour to get from the venue to my house, so I think after 4 it'd be a problem in my house.
I think when the sun come up, man.
When the sun come up.
If you still out there and the sun out, man,
that's fucked up. Yeah.
In a relationship,
ain't no time to get
times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get times on how long it take your spouse to get from one place to another. So they know, you played at this club, motherfucker. It done been some times we might went and got something to eat or something. I got in there 4:15. Right. Guess what? She up.
Cause you know them IHOP little sessions, man. They can last 2-3 hours.
I'm telling you,
she up though, like this.
Yeah. What's taking you so? Oh, just call me, baby.
Okay, so another question. How much is too much time with your homeboys and your homegirls?
I don't know. I'm having that problem right now. I don't know.
Oh, you having a problem? Go ahead, Dale.
Nah,
Brother Murray Clarence having problems. Brother Murray Clarence having problems. I don't thought we would witness that day.
Look, this be the thing, right?
Never thought.
Like, I don't really go out. I don't smoke in the house. You know what I'm saying? So when I smoke, I go outside. Yeah. So when I go outside, a congregation of my homies might come. So that 1 J might turn to 6 J's, which turn to 2 hours outside. You know what I'm saying? But I got to go back to the house to, damn, I thought you was going out for 10 minutes.
Right.
Time just slipped. We done start talking about sports. Somebody might pulled up. You know what I'm saying?
But you just be out front.
But at the end of the day, it's time that you not in the house with your family too. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm right outside the door. You know what I'm saying? It's just you outside with your homies and I'm off, you could been in here.
Right.
I feel it too.
I think it becomes too much time when it's not enough time with your spouse. If you're spending more time with your friends than you is with your spouse, that's a problem.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh no, that's impossible with me though.
And then if you love it that much, why not have your girl around your friends? You know what I'm saying? And 8 girls come around and everybody just cool.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
But not out front the house because I be smoking and she don't smoke. So she come outside. She'll come outside and sit on the wall and we be over on the other wall. But I don't mean nothing like that.
Well, today was a very interesting show. Yes, we had a lot of headaches, heartbreaks, and business exposed today. So, and I want to thank y'all so much for joining us today with the Morning Tea with Lonnie Bee. We're here each and every Tuesday and Thursday on One Love Massive Facebook page. Today was our first time returning in a break that was not long enough. Okay, yes. All right, but you can catch us every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 a.m. right here on One Love Massive Facebook page with my co-hosts, D from the Block, Tony T, and the Ridiculous Ron. Now, for those of you that was asking throughout the show about our other co-hosts, we are still waiting like you, bitch. Okay? But when she come, you will see her because she will be here. Until then, let's keep her in prayer. Yes, I will be coming to a city near you starting in September. Make sure you get your tickets today on www.goodmorningbitch.com. Thank y'all for loving us as we love y'all here on The Morning Tea with Lonnie B. See y'all next time.
Peace.
It's the moment that you have been waiting for. The most anticipated time of my life. Good girlfriends, homeboys, haters, and pickable bitches. Good morning, cause it's time for your Judy on duty to hit the road. Now you know at the last tour I was living in my truth, but this tour I am seriously living. I can't wait to see y'all coming to a city near you. Shit is about to get real, girl.
Watch his videos, you'll enjoy him, but you need to see him for real, up close and personal. It's a really good show.